Hey, y'all, welcome back here to the shop. I'm here with Matt Auchtung. Did I get that right?
You nailed it.
Yes.
Auchtung, baby.
Auchtung. This gentleman works for Rev Local. It is a local marketing company that we started working with in 2020 when we first opened. He is the reason that when you search restaurants in Anger, All Good and Healthy is right up there at the top. So, Matt, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing good. I'm excited that summer's here and the pollen's gone. This is my favorite time of year, you know, when it's more fun to work, get outside, see some sun, but it's also more fun to play. The pool's opened up. The trails are nice. Get to the mountains, get to the beach. It's just a fun time of year.
Yeah, unless you're like me and drive a 81 Chevy without air conditioning. It was actually a really nice drive out to Benson this morning. On the way back, it started getting a little rough.
Benson. You know, I have, for like 5 years, I've seen the signs for Redneck Barbecue Labs, and I have not stopped in there yet. Have you eaten there before?
They're good.
It's good?
They're very
I've never
good.
met anyone that said it wasn't.
I had the smoked turkey, you know, trying to work on myself. But I was like, I had the smoked turkey, and that was dangerous.
Very
Dangerous. But tell us about Rev Local, Matt.
Yeah, so Rev Local is a digital marketing agency started 20 years ago, back when Yahoo was the largest search engine and MySpace was the largest social media site.
Nice.
A lot has changed, but our mission has stayed the same: to help small business owners pierce through the noise, be found, be chosen, and be easy to work with online. The tools come and go, right? So you have some of the big names like Google and Facebook and Amazon that kind of rule the roost, and 10 years ago it was a different set of names, and 10 years from now it might be completely different with all Chat GPT and TikTok and these other platforms. The goal is wherever the crowds are hanging out online, your business has a presence there that's easy to spot and easy to like.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna edit this out because I don't have a response to that.
I was going to ask that. What if I say something really dumb?
We can cut
Who's
it.
going to edit it?
We can cut it. But it might end up at the end for a laugh afterwards.
Yeah,
So,
the floor cuts.
Yep. Actually did one. Me and my wife, we didn't have anything to do 2020. Like, nobody was coming in yet. Everything was still kind of tight.
COVID.
But we did the news, and we acted like we were doing the news. Kept clicking our papers on the counter.
Yeah,
And,
the Jon Stewart style.
Yep.
Spin them around, flip the pen a little bit.
but our blooper reel at the end was actually probably about 3 times longer than the newscast.
Nice. Some would call it a failure. Some would call that a blazing success.
I get some good laughs out of that. But well, what is the importance of what you do, man? I mean, besides, you know, getting me and Mindy up on the Google search and
Sure.
the Yelp and stuff like that. I mean, what advantages is
So
it?
what?
Yeah.
So there is step into the world of the marketers, right? The digital marketers. We're a dime a dozen. And if you're anything like me, I mean, I get at least 2 or 3 emails a day from someone talking about SEO or talking about Google ads. They're trying to sell me stuff that I do for a living. Like, no, look, I'm not going to hire you to do my job for me. It's not going to happen. So I know if I'm getting that many, I know small business owners are getting it a lot more than me.
Every day.
Facebook DMs, getting in your Gmail, sliding in your box. It's happening. So here's the so what. Most marketers, all they want to talk about is you got to run ads or you got to have a website, right? Or sometimes you'll meet like the social media marketer, right? We got to make you an influencer. We got to make you go viral.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why that matters, or why what I do is kind of an alternative, kind of another way, because when people do a search for local business, okay, painter near me, steakhouse near me, we got Harvey John's up the road, and you know, insert it, real estate agent near me. About 10% of clicks go to an ad, okay? About 15% of clicks go to a website. And that includes social media like Facebook.com or Instagram.com/Harvey John's Steakhouse. The other 75% of clicks are not landing on ads. They're not landing on websites. But that's all most marketers talk about. So where the heck are those clicks going? They're going on the map. Most people, when they search for local business, 3 out of 4 are going to click on the map. And so that's the thing I specialize in. That's the thing that Rev Local has kind of established ourselves as a market leader in. We can do a lot of the other pieces. We certainly have a social media service and website service and all these things. But if the majority of people are clicking on the map when they look for local businesses, co-working space near me, restaurant near me, then that's where the majority of our focus goes, is how do we help our clients look good on that map part.
Let's do a little test here.
Ooh, I like it. Oh man, spot checking time.
Yeah. Well, it's also telling me. Shh. It's also going to tell me whether or not we need to reacquaint ourselves a little bit, because if we search restaurants in Anger, and the shop community space comes up, we might have to change gears a little bit.
Well, do you have 2 different Google business profiles, or do you have 1 Google business profile?
I switched the name. Instead of trying to generate a new following with Facebook and Google and everything, I just changed the name.
I dig it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Drum
the moment
roll.
of truth.
Well, there it is, number 2, the shop community space, All Good and Healthy. All Good and Healthy is still here, by the way. We still have our awesome protein shakes, sugar-free energy teas. They're good for you. Try them. They're great.
Yeah. If you've never tried one, what are you waiting for? Come on.
Seriously.
Right downtown on Depot Street.
You don't need coffee. You don't need coffee. You need this power.
Coffee is a crutch.
That we serve in a... Well,
and I have 2 crutches.
we've just got a big. We got a bigger crutch. We got a dang wheelchair. No, might have to. Yeah, quit plugging, dude. But yeah. So the shop community space, All Good and Healthy, is still on here. But let's see if we got a podcast studio near me.
I bet if you do podcast studio near me, I'm just taking stabs in the dark. I bet the nearest option is going to be 10 miles away. Let's see how close I am.
Lillington, BK Studio.
BK Studio. I've never heard of that.
That doesn't really. That looks more like a. They got a sound booth. Raleigh Podcast Studio, Earfluence Incorporated. I like that name, Earfluence.
Earfluence. Okay.
But okay, we might have to.
If the shop's not there, there's some work to do.
There is some work to do.
The cool thing about these tools, though, so people can't hire me when they're like, hey, Matt, I don't want to deal with this, but I want the results. I want to show up well, but I don't want to keep up with it. The cool thing about these tools is that they're free. You can build it, you can manage it, you can read the blogs, you can stay up to date on it. They roll out updates 4, 5, 6 times a year, at least Google Business Profile. But none of this is outside the scope of the average business owner. If you're willing to invest the time, you can get the results without the cost. Or you invest the cost, and that way you don't have to spend any of the time doing on it. But the biggest thing, fresh information, right? Write a good description. It's got your keywords in it. I'll make it sound a little human, not just a robot. Hey, ChatGPT, here's my top 10 keywords. But write me like a cool little story, like a paragraph, right? The humans would like. Make it sassy, make it friendly, make it professional. Upload a new photo once or twice a week. And that means even if nothing cool happened that week, you stage some kind of photo, right? Get a couple of your friends in there, put a book in between them. Hey, pretend to be a business meeting. Great. Upload the photos. And then ask every single dang person that walks in out that door for a review. Those are some of the main things. Keywords, photos, reviews. These are the things that make Google go, ooh, I like what this business is doing. And the more Google likes you, the more good things happen to your business.
Or you can, see your old marketing guy going down to another meeting and go ahead and kind of rope him in on the side when he comes to see you afterwards.
That was such a gotcha moment. Like, Matt, I literally saw you just walk by, and then you're calling me 5 minutes later.
Well, cool, y'all. Hey, Rev Local, Matt Auchtung, the shop, community space, All Good and Healthy. Y'all come see us. Love y'all.
Check it out.
We're out. Just like that.
I love the deep, bassy timbers of your voice that come through on these things. It's picking up all the low notes, and I like it.
I love it when, I don't know, when I'm calling to do business or something, or calling someone, I start talking, and then I don't know, for some reason they get nicer. I guess I just have a good phone voice or something.
That's what I've been told my whole life. Matt, you have a face for radio.